Have you ever wondered how your favorite games came to be? Today we are diving into the pre-alpha version of Hello Neighbor and discovering 5 fascinating facts that may surprise even the most dedicated fan or you may have forgotten about. If you didn't know any of these, let us know in the comments below. And thank you to Raytai for the suggestion, and if you have your own suggestion of a game that you'd like us to cover next week here on Press Start Rewind, throw it in the comments below. Fact number 1. The Neighbor, also known as Theodore Peterson's house, underwent a major visual overhaul between the pre-alpha stage and the final release of the game. In the pre-alpha, it was far more simple with basic shapes, a limited color scheme of muted browns and grays, and a distinct lack of the final version's eerie charm. This early version showcases the developers' creative exploration in crafting the game's unique atmosphere as they developed while listening to their community. Fact number 2. Mr. Peterson was less of a master of his domain and more of a work in progress. His movements were a bit erratic, sometimes even glitchy. He might find himself stuck in a loop, sprinting in circles, or even phasing through walls. It would be like having a ghost trying to haunt a house, but forgetting which way is up. The unexpected quirks, while certainly amusing, also added an eerie layer to the experience. Mr. Peterson felt less like a character following a script, and was much more unpredictable, like a force of nature. It left players feeling on edge and wondering what strange behavior he might exhibit next. Fact number 3. Imagine a world where almost everything is at your disposal. You can interact with literally anything in the map. The whole game is your sandbox, just waiting for you to use something in a way the developers may not have intended. In the pre-alpha version of Hello Neighbor, you weren't just exploring Mr. Peterson's house. You were essentially a one-person wrecking crew. Pick up a chair, toss it. Need a distraction? Hurl a lamp through a window. Feeling extra ambitious? Why not build a barricade of furniture to thwart your nosy neighbor? This sandbox environment was a playground of possibilities, allowing for a level of creative chaos that simply wasn't possible when the final game was released. It was a testament to the developers' willingness to experiment and push the boundaries of what players could do. Fact number 4. Now for the treasure hunters out there. The pre-alpha version contained content that was later cut from the final game. This includes unfinished areas, unused gameplay mechanics, and even different versions of existing levels. Some of this content was likely cut due to time constraints or technical limitations, while other parts might have been considered too difficult or not fun enough for the average player. Exploring this cut content is like peeking behind the curtain of a development process, offering a glimpse into what the game could have been. Fact number 5. Brace yourselves, because the pre-alpha wasn't for the faint of heart. Hello Neighbor features unique death animations and game over screens that were darker in tone when compared to the final game. While not overly graphic, some players found these elements unsettling. This suggests that the developers initially considered a more intense, horror-themed direction for the game. It's interesting to speculate how different the game might have been if they continued with this approach. Would you have played a darker version of Hello Neighbor? That is the 5 fascinating facts about the amazing game of Hello Neighbor during the pre-alpha stage of its development. Did you already know all 5, or did you learn anything new? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for joining us here at Press Start Rewind, and we hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, keep on gaming.